I'm pretty excited because I think it was yesterday that I got my dangerfield praxis big set, and I added 2 tension wrenches to it, the one that I made from windshield wiper insert and one from the cheap Chinese James Bond big set. So I added these because I like to use them a lot. So this can be my everyday carry big set because I love it so much. And I was waiting for this because of this, the Bogota, because I didn't have any Bogotas, and this has 2 of them. As this has everything is doubled here, because this has 23,000 and 15,000. So 15,000 Bogota is pretty good to have to break open those small keyway tiny Chinese locks, like those little padlocks, and this is also great for opening Euro cylinder locks with really tight keyways or really paracentric keyways, like the Kappa GG by Kappa. It has pretty tight key face, so or keyway, so this is great for raking them open. And it also has city rake and snake rake, as you can see, or yeah, you can see them. And it has 2 hooks, one standard hook and one hook with rounded tip. I think this is the one with the rounded tip, and this is the one with flat tip, and it has half diamond and default half diamond, and it has this W rake, or I call it W rake. And one thing that I was also eager to get my hands on was these top of the keyway tensioners, because I didn't have any of them, and they are pretty great, because they just give way superior tension control, because you can almost you can release the tension way more sharply, because it really grabs on to the keyway. It really grabs onto the keyway, so you can really, if you are picking security pins and you have to lose some tension, you can really do that way more sharply with this one. So yeah, I will demonstrate this. So I will be picking this cheap Chinese Euro cylinder lock with all standard pins. This is the other half of the challenge lock that I make. So this is still all standards, no modifications whatsoever. But yeah, I will be using this top of the keyway tensioner and standard hook with the flat tip. And let's try to get this open now. This is 5-pin lock, and it's already open, as you can see. Now it's locked, as you can see, and let's use the tensioner that came with the big set, not my own, not this one. And let's use the Bogota 23,000, and so you can see how quick it is to break this open, and it's already open. As you can see, the Bogota is just really great, and the finishing touches in these pigs are just great, because this just glides in and out so smoothly. No pun intended, but yeah, it's already open again. This is just fucking great. I just love this. So yeah, the Bogota are great. It's already open third time, and I breaked open all of these tri-circle, and I single pin picked 2 of them. But let's see if I can break this open with the Bogota on camera. Sometimes it doesn't work right away, but give it a few minutes and I think it should open pretty easily. Oh, my cat wants to come inside. Yeah, it's pretty cold outside. Well, not cold by Finnish standards, but I think by American or English standards, this is pretty cold. Come inside. She's Harmi. Her name is Harmi. It means trouble in Finland. Trouble or sorrow, because she's kind of troublemaker. Or grief. Grief is the best word for translating her name. Grief. It's only about -5. No, it's about -1 or something like that. It's pretty warm for Finnish standards, at least. I think the coldest winter that I remember was -40 Celsius. We had a dog, a German Shepherd dog called Ukko, or how should I translate his name? It's just it means a man, old man. Ukko, and it's also old Finnish god of thunder like Thor or Zeus, but it was in Finnish mythology it was Ukko, Ylijumala, that made the thunder and the lightning, and we still call the thunder or lightning ukkonen. So we had that German Shepherd dog Ukko, and it was -40 Celsius in Finland, all Finland that time, and the dog just wanted to go to pee outside, and I think that it's way too cold for the dog to go outside and pee, but no, the dog really didn't matter. It just went to the outside, and I had put commando mask on with 3 holes, so my face didn't freeze, and I took the dog out for a walk and to do his business, and yeah, the dog didn't mind the -40 Celsius at all, but I did. It's pretty cold. Well, I don't like freezing temperatures, but I don't have any money to move to the Southern Europe or the United States, so what can you do? If I had money, I would move just like that with my girls and my wife. Even though the Trump is president, I really don't get how did you guys elect him to be your next president? I think that nobody in Europe really understands that, but who am I to judge? Yeah, it just doesn't want to open, but I have raked this open many times. It's not just somehow now a little bit more harder to pick, but as you saw with this cheap Chinese lock, the Bogota was very great for raking them, and the standard hook, it was standard hook, but the finish is just great with this one, and I really recommend. Just like how I said to my friend, that you really know the quality when you see that you really don't know what is great pick and what is not, if you only have seen the $15 and $20 pick sets that you can buy from eBay or Deal Extreme. The finishing in them are just shit compared to these, because these it's so smooth how they go in and how they operate inside the lock, and I think this was worth every penny. So yeah, this was my review of Dangerfield Praxis pick set, and if you are aspiring lockpicker like I am, I have only picked locks about a year now, and if you want to have nice set, I recommend these.